M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit has every element that makes a Shyamalan horror movie, including a plot twist that was hinted at throughout the whole movie. After rising to fame in 1999 with The Sixth Sense, M. Night Shyamalan has continued to make movies, mostly horror ones that often include a twist and shocking reveal. Although these elements led to predictable and disappointing reveals and movies, there are others with interesting twists that added to the tension of the story, as was the case of the 2015 found-footage horror movie The Visit. The Visit follows siblings Becca, Olivia DeJong, and Tyler, Ed Oxenbould, who live with their divorced mother, Loretta, Catherine Hahn. Loretta hasn't talked to or seen her parents in 15 years, but when they get into contact with her, Becca and Tyler convince her to let them visit them for a week. As they have never met their grandparents, Becca decides to make a documentary film of the experience. Once with their grandparents at their isolated farmhouse, it all seems normal at first but gets gradually stranger and more disturbing, leading to a shocking reveal: the grandparents aren't the real ones, and they killed Loretta's parents to pose as them. Loretta had no relationship with her parents in The Visit. Loretta didn't even take her children to the farm. The first big red flag in The Visit that pointed at this not being a typical trip to the grandparents' house was Loretta's relationship with them. At the beginning of The Visit, Loretta explained that she left her parents' home after falling in love with Becca and Tyler's father, whom her parents never approved of. Loretta didn't share more details at first, but at the end of The Visit, it's revealed that she had a major argument with her parents in which she hit her mother and her father struck her, and after that, she ignored all their attempts to contact her. Loretta's resentment and anger went as far as not showing her children photos of her parents, nor did she make the effort to accompany her children to her parents' house. After all, it was their first time going there and meeting their grandparents. Loretta's estranged relationship is one of the biggest and earliest clues to The Visit's big twist. Becca and Tyler had never seen their grandparents before. Becca and Tyler had no idea what their grandparents looked like. Loretta's difficult relationship with her parents led to her not talking about them, not making them part of her and her children's lives, and not having any photos of them, so Becca and Tyler had no idea of what they looked like. This certainly made it easier for the fake grandparents to lure Becca and Tyler in, but it was yet another hint at this not being a normal trip to visit the grandparents. The kids weren't allowed to leave their room after 9:30 p.m. The grandparents had a couple of rules that had to be followed. Once at the farm, it seemed like a quiet and calm place and the grandparents seemed pleasant, but they had a couple of rules that Becca and Tyler had to follow. The first one was that they weren't allowed to go into the basement because it had mold, and the second one was that bedtime was at 9:30 every day, and they weren't allowed to leave their room after that. The first rule was because the grandparents were hiding the bodies of the real ones in the basement, but the second one was more complicated. Nana acted erratically at night, projectile vomiting, running around the house, crawling like an animal, and ripping the walls while naked, among other disturbing things. Leaving their room after 9:30 p.m. would have not only endangered Becca and Tyler, but it would have also revealed there was something wrong with the grandparents. Nana's odd behavior during hide-and-seek. One of The Visit's biggest scare jumps. The Visit hide-and-seek. With not much to do at the farm, Becca and Tyler decided to play hide-and-seek under the house, but to their surprise, Nana was also there. Nana chased Tyler and Becca, crawling like an animal, and when they all got out, she acted as if nothing had happened and went back inside the house. That same behavior was repeated later on in the movie, further disturbing Becca and Tyler. Pop Pop attacked an unknown man on the street. Pop Pop believed he was being followed. The Visit Pop Pop attacking a man. Another red flag in Pop Pop's behavior, after the reveal of the shed with piles of soiled diapers, was when he and Nana took Becca and Tyler to see the school Loretta attended when she was younger. There, Pop Pop saw a man on the other side of the street and, believing he had been following them for a while, attacked him. It wasn't until Becca stopped him that Pop Pop realized he didn't know the man, and though this was brushed off by Becca and Loretta as old people behavior, Tyler knew something wasn't right. Nana, accidentally, covered Becca's laptop camera with dough. Nana temporarily left Becca and Tyler without their webcam. Becca and Tyler kept in touch with Loretta through video calls every day while Loretta was on a cruise with her new boyfriend. One day, Nana apologized to Becca for ruining her laptop as she spilled dough on it and tried to clean it but couldn't get rid of the dough on the camera. Loretta wasn't able to see her kids because of this, but it was soon clear Nana did it on purpose so Loretta couldn't see them and thus tell the kids they weren't the real grandparents. Dr. Sam's visit to check on the grandparents. Dr. Sam's visit was a big clue to what happened to the grandparents.